Everything's all set? Guy's on his way? All right, you're a good man. Thanks.
What's that all about?
That's what all about.
Well, a phone call and that really rather strange look on your face, sometimes called a smile.
Oh, well, today's Evangeline Williams' birthday, and I got her a little something.
Ah, how little?
It's a little huge and a little expensive.
Really? Well, I certainly hope she's worth it.
Just sign here, please.
Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, I guess.
I didn't know you were coming back so soon.
Obviously not.
No, what I mean is yesterday you said you were going on some secret case and you didn't know when you'd be back. I just figured you'd be a while. You're not upset about finding me with Vincent, are you?
You're a big girl now, Natalie. I'm not gonna tell you who to see or how to spend your time.
Okay, well, I guess it's good for us if you get upset still. But there's nothing to be upset about. So, can you tell me where you went?
I think I found Truman's killer.
Really? Who was it?
David Vickers.
David killed him?
He confessed.
You've got the money, right? I mean, most people would come up with a cash flow excuse when I said that they needed to bring $10.5 million.
I'm not one of those. You know, I had you pegged as a mama's boy, but you prove what you're made of. That cockroach brother of yours needed to be exterminated. Save the whole world.
Are you having an affair with my wife?
No, I'm not.
That actually sounded genuine.
Well, it is.
Next question. Do you want to have an affair with Jessica?
I really have to do this, don't I? I have to choose between Antonio or Nash.
Well, it isn't healthy for you to go around with these feelings of guilt.
And I feel awful. But the tricky thing is, I'm married to Antonio, but I have a child with Nash.
Okay, so what's tricky? Your feelings of love or your feelings of obligation?
I love them both, Marnie.
Well, you're gonna have to choose which one you love more.
David killed his own brother. There goes the theory that blood's thicker than water.
Whoever said that probably wasn't related to Truman.
So how'd you put this together?
Process of elimination. And all I had to do was track Vickers down.
And he confessed just like that?
I used my powers of persuasion.
Something tells me I don't want to know.
Very charming when I want to be. One thing is, I think this is all over. That's all that matters.
I just can't believe it. I mean, I should have known that it would have been someone like David.
Instead of someone like me?
Oh, come on, John. It's not like I came up with that out of the blue. There was evidence that seemed to put you in that room and you had motive for days.
Yeah, you're right.
Did I just hear you say I was right about something?
Yeah, you heard me say that, you know. I said I wanted to kill the guy. I nearly tried a couple times. It makes sense that you thought that I might have done it.
You know, I think I'm in a little shock here.
I can imagine. I'll make it up to you.
Yeah? How?
Yes. Timing. It's the station, all right? Look, don't go anywhere. Yeah, McBain. Yeah, no, I have it right here. Yeah. No, I haven't finished my report yet. No, I'll be in later. I understand. All right, listen. I'll take care of that when I come in. Tell them everything's under control. Thanks.
Stalker doesn't quite suit you, Blair.
It's all right, Vicky. I started it.
I guess you did.
So, are you meeting somebody here?
Yeah, Dorian, but for some reason she stood me up.
I'm sorry we missed her.
So you're giving presents to Evangeline to blow her socks off. What happened to the old-fashioned way, Todd?
Well, what do you care?
I don't.
How are you, Blair?
Oh, I'm fine, Vicky. Nothing an adult beverage won't help. Of course, I knew you'd drive me to drinking sooner or later. Miles?
Hey, Blair. Hello.
Ah, hi. You look like you could use a friend. Can I buy you a drink?
No.
It really wouldn't kill you to be a little kinder to Blair.
She's the one who ended it.
But obviously that wasn't an easy decision for her.
I didn't get a choice, did I? So I think I have the right to move on with my life.
Are you expecting a call?
Oh, yeah, Evangeline. The delivery guy did his job. She just got her present.
I mean, is there something wrong? You're really obsessing about this present.
No, I could just see her. I think she's gonna go crazy.
I guess it was pretty extravagant, huh?
Yeah, you know, she's been going through a tough time, and I wanted to get her something that made her feel special.
Evangeline, I've been looking all over for you. Ooh, jewelry.
Oh, no. Hi. Dorian, what can I do for you?
Nora's secretary told me that you are assisting her in David Vickers' murder case.
Yes, I am.
What are you planning to do with him?
Why don't you ask Nora?
Because I have always found her to be intractable, whereas I have found you to be intelligent, forthright, and quite reasonable.
Thank you. Is there a question in there somewhere, Dorian?
What would it take to get your department to drop murder charges against David?
How do you plan on getting out of this?
I'm not sure.
How about you tell him that you stopped Spencer from trying to kill Blair?
That's true. I could do that.
You know, Vickers, I kind of wish you'd held off a little bit. Let, Spencer finish his job. What the hell? What do I want? You can't have everything, can you?
Wow, this really is easy for you, isn't it, Asa? You paid to have a man killed, and you're okay with that.
You bet your damn life I am. The horrible things he did to my family, and waltzing around, having the gall to say that I'm his father.
Spencer didn't say those things without reason. Our mother led him to believe that it was the truth.
Well, it was a bunch of bull. And what the hell is your mother talking about me on her deathbed?
She was in love with you, Asa. You broke her heart.
Well, that's all over. You and me, we had a deal. You get paid when you get out.
When I get out?
Hell yes. You're gonna stay in here so I can make sure you keep your big mouth shut. They all know you killed Spencer, but nobody's ever gonna find out why.
No, they won't. You were smart to hire me to kill Spencer, by the way. Because if I had found out that someone else had done it, well, I'd have to seek revenge on them, wouldn't I?
You think I want to have an affair with Jessica?
I'm asking. You said to come out and ask. I'm asking. And given that I've gone out of my way to be decent to you, I expect you to be honest.
You know, having an affair with a married woman, Antonio, isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, not in my book. But something's changed between you and Jess. It's pretty damned obvious.
I didn't want to have to say anything to you. But a relationship with Jessica is about the last thing in this world I'd want.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can barely stand to be in the same room as her.
I don't know which one I love more.
You really don't?
Sometimes, I know it's Antonio, but other times I don't know, and I need your help because there's no one else I can talk to about this.
Okay. I'm gonna make a suggestion. Now, you might not like it.
No, I trust you. I'll do whatever you ask.
Okay. I want you to write down, without thinking, on this piece of paper, without weighing both sides, the name of the man you want to be with. Not the man you think you should be with, but the man that you see yourself spending the rest of your life with. Okay? Now, you don't have to show me what you write down at all, but you'll have your answer.
There you go.
Do not drink that.
Why not?
Because a man in your condition right now, he needs carbs. Carbs, bring him a yogurt shake. Whole milk, vanilla yogurt, peanut butter, wheat germ, and honey. Also, tell the chef to make him a Kramer melt.
Kramer milk?
Mm-hmm. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He's been making them for me for years. It's basically a tuna melt with jalapeno, horseradish, and Tabasco. Miles, I know it sounds terrible, but if you can hold it down, I'm telling you, it works. And then take that back to the bartender, add a shot and a half of vodka, and bring it back to me. Thank you.
Got it.
All right. Trust me, it works, really.
Yeah, if I don't die first.
Boy, you must have really tied one on.
Oh, it's the first time I've ever been drunk.
Oh, it's your first hangover. No fast moves here. You're just lucky that I'm here for you.
Is the honey and the jalapenos really necessary?
Essential.
Why do you keep looking over at Mrs. Davidson's table?
Because that man she is sitting with is my ex-husband.
Yeah, I don't think he likes me.
He hates you. That's why I'm sitting here.
Look at Blair over there with Circus Boy.
For somebody who's washed his hands of his ex-wife, you're rather protective of her.
She's the mother of my kids, and I certainly don't want to see the Lawrence family do to her what they did to you and Jessica and Natalie.
You wouldn't be bribing me to drop the charges against David, would you?
Bribery? Excuse me. I don't believe anybody here said anything about bribery. No, I just want to see justice done.
Well, David confessed to killing his brother. There will be charges brought against him.
David is not going to be able to stand going back to prison again.
David stabbed his brother to death with a pair of scissors, and then he went and drank pina coladas on a beach. He's tougher than you think.
The DA's office has changed you, and not for the better.
Dorian, David broke the law. Spencer Truman was reprehensible. But David took a man's life. And I'm sorry, he's not going to get off with a slap on the wrist.
Tell me, How many times you get him with the scissor?
I lost count.
Must have surprised the hell out of old Spencer to find out his maker's his own brother.
Well, I'm sure the irony wasn't lost on him.
He underestimated you, Vickers. I didn't.
About the money.
You'll get the money when you get out of here. Keep your mouth shut. How can such a pretty boy be so tough?
Not as tough as you think.
You don't like Jess?
Can't stand her.
All right. You guys are doing a damn good job of pretending.
Not really. Hey, you remember when she was trying to talk you out of giving me the job at Capricorn?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's been a little unpredictable since immigration. Yeah, a little intense.
Intense. She's been a major pain in my lower region all the time, relentlessly. All right, look, Jessica dislikes me as much as I dislike her.
So why didn't you say something?
I guess I didn't want to speak poorly of your wife in front of you.
Come on, Nash. You could have at least said not to throw you together. I mean, come on. I just suggested that you go stay with her and the kids to help take care of them.
Yeah, it wasn't one of your brighter ideas. Look, Jessica is Bree's mother, and I'm doing the best I can to get along with her. All right?
No, Jess is an amazing woman. I'm just sorry that you haven't seen her best side.
Yeah.
I've just been working so much, I've taken for granted that she's recovered.
I look at Jessica, I see Tess. And, Jessica knows that. She resents that. Come on, you must have noticed she's in my face a lot.
You know, Jess hasn't always been this way. I mean, come on. She's almost always been too nice. You know, maybe she's trying to find a happy medium. Wait a second, you haven't seen Tess, have you?
No.
Serious, because, you know, Jess might be trying to push you away because she's afraid of Tess coming back.
No. Whatever's going on with Jessica is 100% pure Jessica. Tess doesn't factor at all.
Okay, so why do I have to write it down again?
Well, okay, so sometimes when you say something out loud to somebody else, you might censor yourself. When you write it down, even to yourself, you tend to be more honest.
It's just, it's complicated.
Well, it's painful, but it's actually very simple.
But what it means, Marty, is...
Write down a name. Jess, you can do it, okay? I will give you an envelope. We will take it, we will seal it, we will put it in the envelope and put it away. And hopefully, you know, when you're ready, you can open the envelope and you can act on what you've written down.
But that means that I'm gonna have to hurt somebody and I'm gonna have to lose somebody.
Is it any worse than the way you're living your life right now?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know.
Jessica, tell yourself who you choose. And then just see how you feel about it after. Paperwork?
Oh, Bo wants to see me. Probably about Vickers. DA wants to file exception of the hospital surveillance tape and his confession. This is mostly in my head.
Crowded in there?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you where I was going.
It's okay, I'm getting used to it.
Don't. I missed you.
I missed you too.
Yeah? How much?
So, how do you feel?
I feel better.
Well, that's
You were
good.
right.
I usually am, Miles, although I don't know if it's such a good thing to be an expert on hangovers. What got you all tanked up?
I just wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, at first, it was really fun.
And in the room, it starts spinning round and around.
Right. All of a sudden.
Well, eventually you'll develop this, like, internal alarm, like, beep, 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 slow down, stop drinking, stop drinking.
I hope so.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't drink alone either.
I wasn't alone.
Really? Did she get as drunk as you did?
No. She only had one glass of wine. Civilized, like in the movies.
Really? You gonna tell me who this civilized woman is?
Your friend, Marty Saybrook.
Okay, so what would be the appropriate reaction to seeing the mother of your kids becoming familiar with Mitch Lawrence's brother, and who also thinks that Spencer Truman is his hero?
Blair could change her mind about what she wants in an hour. So could you. Don't box yourself into something that you can't get out of.
So what do you think?
I think you're insane.
Hey, you love it, don't you?
Where are you?
With the palace?
I'm gonna be there in a couple minutes, okay?
Okay. She loves it.
What the hell were you guys arguing about last night in the hallway?
You, should ask your wife.
No, I did. I did. She said that you were still reacting to almost dying in the fire.
No, that's not quite it. She was angry at me for not having gotten her out of there, because if I had, then you wouldn't have gotten hurt, Princess.
That doesn't sound like Jess.
Yeah, I know. You see what I'm talking about? She's all over me all the time. Anything I do, we try to cooperate because of Bree, but we just can't stand each other, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
You do?
Yeah, before when you were with Jessica and you didn't see Tess, you can handle it. But now when you see Jessica, it's not quite as clear. Is it?
No. It's not too clear at all, Antonio.
You know, just because I choose one doesn't automatically mean that I'm gonna stop having feelings for the other one.
No, you're right. But sometimes when you commit to something, even in your head, the situation becomes a lot clearer. Look, Jessica, write down the name of the person you love most. Okay? And see if the person that you love, heart and soul, is the person that you choose.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC. So you were really boozing it up with Marty Saybrook last night, huh?
Well, I was the only one boozing. She was trying to talk sense in me so I wouldn't buy around for everybody in the bar.
Oh, that's just so Marty, all sweet and noble, thinking of other people.
How do you know her?
Oh, I think we should save that for another day when you're not nursing a hang.
Small town, I guess everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, I grew up alone, so because of the way I looked. I'm hoping that changes in Landview.
You planning on sticking around?
Yeah. I have a niece here in town, Jessica Vega. She's my only family.
She's a good person.
Yeah. And Marty Saybrook's my friend, and hopefully maybe you too.
You know, Miles, if you're gonna stick around Landview, I think you need to watch who you become friends with.
Why do you dislike Marty?
Did I say that?
Well, you didn't have to. I was there in the office when you stormed in with her son. I mean, she's always been so nice to me.
Sure.
I have this vague memory of her helping me up the stairs into my room last night.
You didn't pass out, did you?
No, I didn't. It's just a fuzzy memory. Once we got into the room,
What happened?
Oh, no.
What?
I have to go.
Why?
Oh, I did something last night, something that's not cool.
Oh, don't worry about Marty. I'm sure she won't hold it against you. In fact, you probably gave her something that she liked. Another reason to suffer.
I hope not. Thanks for the sandwich. It made my stomach feel a lot better.
Okay.
So, how do you feel?
The same. Except I know what I have to do now.
Well, that's good. I was hoping for that.
But you were right. Saying it to yourself is one thing, but saying it out loud is a whole different story.
Well, you have the truth now, so you need to start living it.
Look, you wanted to know if I'm having an affair with Jessica, and I'm not. All right? My daughter, Bree, would be an orphan right now if you hadn't gotten us out of that fire. I owe you.
So there's nothing going on between you and Jess?
Nothing good. I'll see you around, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay, I know you want to say something.
I think I know why Bo wants to see you.
Oh, yeah?
I told him that I tampered with the evidence because I thought you killed Spencer and I was trying to protect you.
Okay.
It's just that it accidentally came out that you knew.
What? What?
John, I'm sorry. I wanted to wait for you, but I didn't know where you were going or when you were coming back.
son.
And I didn't know how much it bothered me to keep it from Bo. I didn't mean to bring you into it. It just slipped out and then he was all over it.
I wasn't just trying to cover for you. I was protecting Mike.
Right, until you knew that he killed Spencer and then
You promised you weren't going to do this ever again. You promised.
It's on me, all right? I'll make sure Bo knows that.
Why couldn't you just wait till I got back, huh? We could have talked to him together.
Because the way things were between us, I wasn't so sure that you were coming back.
Oh, what do you think I was going to do? Just skip town?
Well, I never know what you're going to do anymore.
Hey, lady, I have never walked out of my responsibilities. Never.
Oh, really? So that's what I am to you? I thought I was your girlfriend.
Oh, semantics, you know? What am I supposed to tell Bo now? Huh?
You'll be fine, right? He knows that the only problem that you have is me, and Bo fixed that. He kicked me out of the forensics program, and I still have my desk job, but I'm sure I'm probably going to lose that too. So in terms of your life,
After everything that's happened, I can't believe you did this again.
I don't know what you're so worried about, John. I mean, you cracked the Truman case. You got David Vickers to confess. They'll probably decorate you. It's not like you're going to be stuck behind some desk.
He could have fired you.
He will. I mean, come on, Bo's my uncle. He just didn't want to destroy my life all at once.
We had this handled. Why the rush to tell Bo, huh?
Because Vincent thought that it would make me feel better.
Who? Vincent? You talked about my life with him? With that scum?
Look, I didn't give him any details, all right? He was just trying to be a good friend to me.
How do I end up in these messes, huh? Hey, you know what? Fine. Do whatever the hell you want, all right? Just don't talk about my life with him. You understand?
You know who I really want to talk to?
No.
I want to talk to...
You know what you want? You want what you want? You want some guy that's gonna take out everything you're dishing and not give it back to you. That's what you want. Guess what, Natalie? That'll never be me. Ever.
The sun's not over the yardarm yet, sir.
Oh, I was just gonna have a little nip to celebrate.
Go ahead. I'll go and ring for the ambulance.
One of these days, I'm gonna pension you off.
Well, before I go, I'll make you tonics and bitters with lime.
Oh, goody.
One question, sir.
Yeah, what?
Why David Vickers?
Vickers, you have a visitor. I'll let you two talk privately.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's very polite.
Yeah, we bonded when Spencer was in here. He's actually talked about bringing me a cake with a file in it.
David, I am getting you the best attorney that money can buy. When you killed Spencer, you were saving Blair's life, so how can that be a crime?
You know, I do seem to recall that the penal code states that any action taken on behalf of a Kramer is legal, encouraged even.
See, you haven't lost your sense of humor. Good. Now I know we're going to get you out of this, for sure.
Don't do that.
Well, of course I'm going to do everything.
Dory, don't do that. I don't want to get out of this.
Why not?
Jessica,
Hi, Miles.
how are you?
I'm fine.
Really? I heard you were caught in the fire at Capricorn.
Yeah, just a little smoke inhalation. Actually, Antonio, poor guy, is still at the hospital.
He was a hero.
Yeah, well, he's always been mine. Anyways, I'm sorry that, your first night out at a club was a total disaster.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, since then, I've had a few firsts that turned out to be disasters, too.
What?
Do you think Marty has some time to see me?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just knock and...
Thanks. Take care.
You too.
Hi.
Well, hey. And how are you feeling today?
Yeah, that's what I'm here about. You have a couple minutes?
Oh, yeah. Come on in.
Okay.
Hey. It's you.
So what are you doing?
Go see Bo. Find out if I still have a job.
Look, he's probably just gonna yell at you or something. I'm sure it's not a big deal.
You know, started out as a pretty good day. Truman's dead. Thought I found his killer. You and I.
And I blew it, right? John, do you believe in me at all anymore?
I believe you think you're doing the right thing.
So you don't.
Natalie, does it really matter what I think? I mean, really?
I asked you to think about us while you were gone, to think about if what we had was enough for you.
I did. You don't know how much I thought about it.
Well, I was thinking about us when I went to see Bo.
Actually, it sounds like you were thinking for me.
I wanted to apologize for...
Getting drunk on your ass?
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I did wake up with a world-class hangover, so...
Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. I hope I didn't offend you. Because I enjoy spending time with you.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you're the only other person in town who gave Spencer the benefit of the doubt.
No, I rendered a professional opinion about Spencer, okay? We were not friendly. The man held me hostage and threatened to kill me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm blowing this. I didn't come here to speak about Spencer. My memory of last night's pretty patchy. But one of the patches I do remember is kissing you. And I'm sorry.
No, there's really no need to be, okay? It was actually kind of funny.
Oh, well, I mean, every guy wants to hear that. His kisses are funny.
I'm
Funny
sorry.
kisser.
I'm sorry. It just... Okay, you were rather plastered, and I didn't think you'd remember anything.
Well, I think everybody should remember their first kiss.
True.
I'm glad it was you.
Seem upset.
I am. I'm really upset, actually. I think that we should go somewhere and talk in private, seriously, about a few things.
I just talked to Antonio. Pretty sure he's on to us.
Well, that's great. It's perfect. What have we done?
Nice work, Todd. Use our kid's inheritance to buy your girlfriend a tacky necklace.
Wow. You wore it.
Wow.
You know what? Happy birthday, Evangeline.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Vicky.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess she's leaving. Please sit down.
No. I came all the way over here to tell you that this is the most beautiful and extravagant thing that anyone's ever given me. And there's no way in hell I'm gonna accept it.
Why David Vickers what?
I'm referring to the fact that you could have hired some anonymous hitman to do your dirty work, as you have so many times in the past. Why turn to the victim's own brother?
Oh, that was a test.
Of what, sir?
Oh, to see if he had what it takes.
To be a Buchanan?
You said it, pal, not me.
How can you not want to get out of this, David? Poor Blair's alive and well because of you. You can't let them charge you with murder.
It's fine. I don't need any help, and it doesn't matter if people think that I killed Spencer.
Why not?
Because I didn't do it.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Well, if you didn't kill Spencer, then why are you saying you did?
Good Balsam, we're hiding something.
I'm warning you, John. Just back off. Nice necklace. Yes, that's from me. Jessica, you have to choose. Antonio or me.
I already did.